Is she? Whoa! Is she walking with the cheeks out?
Oh,
Yo!
This that real talk, that southern drawl. Q ball reacts, he gon' watch us brawl. We making moves, they stand and stare. Put your hands up, feel it in the air.
Yo, bruh, what is going on? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Q back at it again with another video, man. Listen, this topic is so controversial, bro. I don't understand what's going on out here with these women wearing this type of stuff out in public. Somebody let me know. I need a memo. Somebody give me something, because there has been an outbreak in women who are wearing this type of provocative level clothing. But if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Listen, man, we about to go up. We headed to 5K. So support your boy, man. Support your boy, baby. Yeah. Hype me up. Hype me up. But nah, for real, I need to know what's happening right now. We finna look at a couple different takes. Let's get into this video.
Don't get mad when I say this, bro, but I'm gonna tell y'all as a swerker, bro. I'm a 304, a dancer, or whatever, right? Listen, don't dress for the attention that you do not want, okay? You need to dress the part. Because when you're out here wearing poster girl outfits, you're looking like me. What I do is I get money from dudes, you feel me? From being sensual and just using my looks and all of that. You feel me? Why do you want to do that if you don't want to be treated like that?
And there are some young women out here with good mindsets who just want to look good and sexy. They work out. I get it. But it warrants a certain type of behavior. You're crying for attention, but it's the wrong attention. You're getting ready to get a slew of guys who are creeps, a slew of guys who are thirsty, and most importantly, you could attract the attention of a sex trafficking ring worker. You don't want that smoke. I guarantee you.
If you don't like the girls that walk the corner or dance on the poles, why do you want to look like one? Why do you want to act like one? Don't you want to be treated like a Michelle Obama? So look
Facts.
like one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to look the part. Like, for example, if I get a BBL and I go work in Dollar Tree, y'all gonna say, why do you have a BBL when you should be working in the club and all of this stuff? Like, you working at Dollar Tree or you working in the school with a BBL. Like, what's the point of that?
I've seen that actually happen, bro. A BBL chick working at a Dollar General, and I'm just like, no. It just speaks to how her priorities aren't in line. Your priorities are on your body, your looks, instead of your occupation. That's backwards hustling. Maybe you feel like you can get a BBL, land a decent dude that's coming in Dollar General to pay for your neck surgery or to pay for whatever else you probably want done to your body, because it seems like you're a little bit superficial if that's the type of thing that you like.
You see what I'm saying? So when I wear these giant heels outside to the club, you think I'm supposed to work at the club, right? Not be in attendance at the club. Why are you guys walking around outside with less clothes than I wear?
And she just said she's a sex worker. She just said it. She's like, y'all outdoing me.
Damn!
Like, you taking money out of my pocket. But on a serious note, if you dress like a Michelle Obama, if you dress like a Holly Berry from Boomerang,
oh yeah,
with the pantsuits and just looking fly, the minute you walk into the room, you're gonna warrant the attention of stand-up men. There's gonna be stand-up guys that are about morals, goals, values. You're gonna have those type of guys attracted to you. Not only that, you'll have the guys that feel like, wow, I wish I could get her, but she might be out of my league. You have this big pool of opportunity right there at your feet. And you can choose the best option for you. But if you're walking out looking like the first lady I just showed, you're going to warrant a different type of attention. And you might not be ready for that attention.
That doesn't make sense. Why are you guys walking outside with your zebra capes? I'm saying zebra capes, you see the stretch marks and everything.
Keep in mind, this woman dances at the strip club.
Right.
Now, I don't know if I can say the word of the profession, you know, they all these guidelines.
Right.
But she dances at the strip club.
Uh-huh.
So if she's saying women are casually walking around with the things they wear
Casually.
and they get paid to do such, why don't y'all think y'all should get the same attention that they get?
A lot of times we see these things in the grocery stores. We see these women wearing this stuff in gas stations. Don't you know that there's kids walking around the gas stations? There's kids walking around Food Line. They're walking around Walmarts. And they're seeing these women dressed like this. So it's a 10, 11, 12-year-old boy's dream to see this type of stuff. He ain't even got to sneak it no more. He don't have to sneak it on his phone, on his iPad, or his computer, or none of that. Just go right up the street to the Food Line, and he'll see that. Like, where has the respect gone? Where has the integrity gone?
Your boyfriend not wanting you to wear slaggy outfits isn't because he's insecure, it isn't because he's controlling, and it isn't because he doesn't have trust in you and thinks that you're gonna cheat. It's because he actually cares about you. The moment he doesn't give a shit how you're stepping out, regardless of whether you're going out together or not, that's when you need to worry. Just
A man that's not saying nothing at all, oh, believe me, he don't care. He does not care about you. Sometimes he's not nagging you. Sometimes he's not just jumping down your throat just because he want to be an a-hole for the day. He really cares about you, and he doesn't want anything to happen to you. Now, clearly, there may be some jealousy involved, let's be honest, right? But who wants their girlfriend or their wife walking outside with this type of clothing on? It just warrants a lot of different things that can happen, like guys trying to grope them, guys trying to molest them out in public, smack them on the tail. And now you as a man have to try to defend her, right? The same woman who decided to put on the provocative clothes. And you told her time and time again not to do it. She did it anyway. Now you have to pull out the pistol on this guy because he's gotten too out of control with your lady. And so now you got to protect her. While she's still in the wrong, while this situation could have been prevented if she had just listened. Now you locked up because you were trying to defend your woman who wanted to wear some provocative clothing. Ladies, don't do it.
hear me out. In fact, if he's doing it because he thinks you're gonna cheat and you wearing more clothes means you're less likely to cheat on him.
A woman that's going to cheat is going to cheat. It don't matter about what she put on.
Just an idiot. So, to the men amongst you, if you have to ask your girlfriend to respect herself, or you for that matter, the game's already over. And women,
Facts.
when a man loves you, two things happen in his brain. Number one, he cares that you respect yourself, that you don't draw confidence from showing the world your ass and tits. And number two, much more importantly, he's going to be thinking about what sort of attention and potential trouble you might draw by dressing provocatively. Take this from a man. The moment he stops caring, that's when you need to worry. It isn't a flex to be walking around saying, my man doesn't care what I wear. Because you're just telling everyone that he doesn't care about whether you respect yourself, nor does he care about your vulnerability outside. I wrote this book for people trying to improve themselves and their relationships in modern society.
Man, y'all check out his book. Back to the subject at hand. Attention is a hell of a drug. It's worse than any other drug. If you're doing this for attention, maybe you should reevaluate your morals, your goals, your values. Maybe you should evaluate if you're insecure or not. If you feel like you have to put on this type of clothing just to warrant the attention of guys who you're going to turn down anyway, you have some serious thinking to do. You can get guys. You get guys to take you out on dates. You get guys to want to sleep with you. But you also get guys that might want to touch you, might want to grope you. The guys that might want to treat you the way that you look. Presentation is everything. So if you're walking around looking like this, he's going to treat you like a 304 dancer. But if you walk around like a Michelle Obama, then you'll get treated with a little more respect. Tonight's conversation has some really good topics, so let's dive in and see what they think.
Why do men complain about women that dress half naked and provocative in public, social media, yet still they turn around and follow this type of stuff?
before he gets started. Just because men follow, and we'll take it a step further, just because they like it, just because they are in your DMs about the content that you post, like your videos and your pictures, and they're drooling and they're telling you how beautiful or how gorgeous you are, does not mean that his intentions are in the right place, especially because of what he's seen. He's seen you half naked. So that's exactly why he's going to treat you like a 304 dancer. You'll get guys in there perpetrating, trying to act like they are a stand-up guy, but really creeps on the low, especially because of these sex traffickers just kidnapping women. You're becoming a moving target. And when they see you, they see your post, they know exactly what they're going to get now, because they've seen it in person. They've seen you in 3D, live. Just because a woman has a lot of followers, has a lot of likes, a lot of views, and it looks like she's popping online, does not really mean that she's popping online. It's a good time for a short time. But that does not mean at all that their mental health is secure. That does not mean that their peace is secure. If you're coming out the house like that, you have stalkers, neighbors, you have stalkers, people in your community who can follow you home from grocery stores, from Walmarts. It's so very dangerous to do these types of things. And if you're doing it, you got to understand that there's consequences for every action.
I think that there is a difference between what catches my attention and what catches my intention.
Oh.
And sometimes
Hey,
when I'm
he
scrolling,
cooking, bro.
what catches my attention may be how she looks, how she's presenting. Maybe it is how, the little is out, double tap, but that doesn't mean I want to double tap her heart.
Facts.
Or her soul.
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't warrant a wife. And as a woman, you can't look at it from face value. You'll see the 798 likes and the 20,000 views, and you automatically think that translates or correlates to buku amounts of money. And it may amount to some money, right? To some good money. But all money ain't good money. And you got to think about your peace. You got to think about your safety, for one. You got to think about all these different things, your mental health. But these follows, likes, love, shares does not correlate to respect. Not when you're dressing like this.
Her mind. And what I don't want you to do is to be looking across the aisle for things that ain't for you if a man don't know how to separate the two. There are certain women that will be good to that man's body, but will she also be good to his soul? Will she feed it? Will she upbuild him? When he stumbles, will she be there to lift him?
Yeah.
Will she be the threefold cord that with God they can create and nobody can break it apart? But here's the thing. There are some men that don't know the difference. These are the bitter men because they chased instead of chasing class. So I guess what I'm trying to say is leave those type of alone.
I wouldn't say bitter. I would more so say sometimes it's the youth in the guy. Sometimes guys are younger and they're after one thing, right? But once you get a little older, you'll learn that looking like that warrants the wrong attention. I don't want to always have to fight when I go outside with my old lady or my girlfriend or my wife. I think a lot of women who dress like this and have this mindset have to think about their future. You have to think about your safety. And you have to think about what you're telling men who are out there. I think that mindset has changed for a lot of women. I think it's become about bag grabbing, what you can get. The quickest way to get rich. And what they see online is women being provocative, showing skin, twerking, getting paid to do it. They don't have to work, they can travel, and just have a good time. Please, 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 like, comment, share this video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. But without further ado, it's your boy Q. I'm out, man.
Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go,